Okay, so this is your reading if you chose number 1, the Rose Quartz Angel. So right off the bat, I see a lot of energies that are conflicting and clashing with one another. You may have received unexpected news or unexpected communication or just something that came flying in out of nowhere, that kind of gave you this moment of thinking and clarity and trying to make sense out of things, just trying to make sense out of whatever, this pertains to. And with this Two of Cups here, I feel like this definitely does have to do with some kind of relationship, whether it's romantic or not. I do see some kind of one-on-one relationship being represented here with that card. And with the Hierophant next to it, this could very well have to do with a marriage or have to do with someone that you potentially see yourself marrying or long-term with, or someone that you want to marry, or a relationship that you've had in your life for a long time. This could also be a relationship where the person is much wiser, older, a teacher, someone that you look up to and respect. But whatever this is, whatever it is that brought to you like all of this thinking that you're doing, you're trying to make sense out of something. I feel like this hasn't been easy for you. I'm seeing energy here of as if like you're fighting yourself, you're fighting your own mind. And there is also a feeling of sadness. For whatever reason, the undertone of the reading here is that of being in conflict with yourself in your own mind, feeling like you may want to stand up and do something, like you may want to stand up and take some action, but for whatever reason, you are feeling emotionally saddened by this. Like it doesn't feel good. So whether, you've uncovered some new information that you didn't really sit well with you, that made you feel a certain type of way regarding a long-term partnership, this could have to do with that. You're trying to make sense out of everything. Maybe you're just trying to piece everything together, or it all came together, or you were in that process of kind of like really thinking about things and making sense out of things, and it put you in a negative space, whatever this is. So with the Strength card, you're just trying to be strong, you're just trying to do the absolute best that you can. Maybe you are trying to look outside, you're trying to gather more information. You might be spying or asking a lot of questions, talking to people, just being very observant, but from a distance maybe, keeping your eye on something, just really keeping your eye on something, because I feel like you are really just trying to find answers, right? In a way that's very like strategic, that you need to display a lot of strength, because I see like if you want to like go full force into something, it just feels with this card like you're containing yourself, your emotions, everything that's happening. It's kind of like you're dealing with this. It feels like you're dealing with this almost on your own, and you're just being very strong and containing yourself, containing your emotions, even though these are big feelings and that you're getting, or a big situation, something that you feel is significant. But I see you being ready, confident. Yeah. Maybe you're trying to get your confidence back. Something about just being confident and being attractive, attracting, being seen, noticed, like a glow up pretty much. So I think for now, this is good energy. You're just being strong, contained. You're keeping your eye out on things. You're being very observant, checking things out. And you're staying very powerful within yourself. This is strengthening you. Inside, you just feel like you're glowing up, leveling up, or you're trying to get into this space after maybe some tough situations or emotions that you went through. You're trying to get to the space of just being yourself and believing in yourself and having this confidence and this inner knowing within, to know that regardless of what happens in the situation, you're gonna be good. That the universe is working for you. You know that you're gonna have this strength inside of you. I think that's the realization you have to make, is that it doesn't matter. Circumstances don't matter. I love this saying because it's so true. Circumstances don't matter. Only your state of being matters. So I think that's definitely what's happening here, is you're realizing that you need to be strong inside. It doesn't matter. The circumstances, the external things that come up, that's not really what matters. What matters is how you are inside. Your perceptions, perspectives, beliefs, your state of being, your vibration, frequency, energy, that's what matters. Because as long as you're solid inside at your core, it doesn't matter what comes your way. You have the mindset to navigate through anything. All paths lead home. And I think you're in a moment right now where you're realizing that, where you're realizing your power, your real power, and you're realizing that you can't look for answers externally. If you have all of the answers don't lie externally. Yeah, I'm doing, this pick a card reading, but at the end of the day, you came here, you know what I mean? You came here, you decided to take the message, you chose the one you wanted to listen to. So if this is resonating for you, then you know that this is the universe wanting to give you a message. Know that you don't always have to go out there looking for external messages. You have to build that confidence and that strength to listen to your intuition, to your inner authority, to turn the gaze within. We just all need to learn how to trust ourselves and ask ourselves. Our bodies know, our bodies can feel. We have an intelligence that's within, that so many of us don't connect with, because you're always trying to find the answers somewhere else, externally. A lot of people don't understand that it's within you, It's all within you. But I think you are in this very strong energy right now, that I'm loving that. So this could have to do with a decision that you need to make, a head over heart decision that's looming. It's looming around. Maybe you're trying to gather all of this information, and you're doing all of this because you know that there's something that you've been neglecting, or something that's just been looming in the background, and it's time for you to address it. You might feel sad about this decision, but yeah, you have to be ready to address this, whatever it is that's been looming in the background, that you've been kind of avoiding, denying, that is there. I see if you're hesitant with this card, there's a hesitancy to move forward, to make a decision, or to make an offer of some kind. Yeah, I see that this decision that you have to make, you're being very practical about it. Very lot of logic, using your mind, how it makes sense, clarity. when you face this thing, whatever this is that you're not wanting to face or haven't wanted to deal with in the past, you're gonna receive clarity about it. And with this Ace of Pentacles, I do see that this could be like something new coming in. It's something tangible. So it's not just like a thought, insight. So yeah, you might be like moving away from something. You might be needing to move away from something, and this is causing you to feel upset or sad. But it's asking you to take action. You have to be ready. Like it's saying like, it's like right now you are building up your inner self. You're building up your inner strength, your inner power, your inner authority, so that you can be ready to make the moves and take the actions that you need to take to move forward and to get yours, you know what I mean? So that might be what's being born out of you strengthening your inner self right now and doing that soul work and working on yourself and understanding that it all comes within. You don't have to be looking out, you know. Sometimes the answers are right there in front of you, right next to you. And because of our focus is elsewhere, we're missing it. We're totally missing it. And it's right there in our face. So it's like you're building that up, that inner confidence and strength that you have within, and intuition and knowingness, and looking to yourself for answers instead of trying to find it outside of yourself. I see very contained and balanced energy though, like despite any turbulence that may be happening, like you seem to be very composed, like calm and composed on the outside. And this is gonna bring a gift for you, like this soul work that you're doing. It is gonna bring that clarity and that understanding. And you're gonna see something tangible coming out of this soul work that you're doing right now. You're learning how to trust yourself and how to feel safe and protected on your own. You know, I feel like this spread has a lot to do with just a lot of inner work is happening for you. Inner progress, like state of being, state of mind, how to navigate through life's circumstances. Walking away from not trusting yourself, not believing in yourself, externally looking for answers, and now just being fully in your body and fully in control and fully confident and aware of your influence, aware of your power. It's very healing, a lot of healing energy. But yeah, you have to make a decision that requires you to walk away from something, and that's hurting you. It's almost like the clarity that you're receiving is to walk away from something, and that's hurting you. Or it's hard. It hasn't been easy. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, like a transition. It's burdensome, like a completion, moving away from something to finish something. It's like finish something, ending something. Yeah. But you're on the right path. You're headed in the right direction here. Whatever this is that you may have to walk away from or put behind you, or that you're just totally done with. You know, endings and transitions can seem very like hard and sad and everything, but it's usually, like, I feel like with this Ten of Swords, it's time. Like, it was needed. It was much needed. It's something you've been ignoring for a while maybe, and you've been building yourself up internally to face it. It's gonna end good for you with this Emperor. You're just gonna be in control. You're the one creating the structure of your life or paving the way for your own life. It's all coming from you, from your authority, your inner knowing, your awareness. Like you're going to be very confident. If you don't feel confident yet, it's coming. Like you're building yourself up where you're going to be very confident in yourself and in your decisions and in your authority. Like that little seed of, wanting to believe more in yourself, it's happening. So go within, see what you feel, do it frequently, and also know that all paths lead home. All paths lead home. Remember, it's not the circumstances that matter, it's your state of being. It's you internally, your internal state of being. That's what you need to focus on, try to build up, try to control, work on. It's your soul work. So that's kind of like the journey that you're on right now. And new solutions, new beginnings are on the way. You're going to survive this and you're going to come out so, confident. You're going to come out so confident. Like once you're able to leave this behind, you're going to come out so confident. You're going to be very balanced, healed. So like self-healing here. Self-healing and just taking it from this internal feeling of strength and confidence to now acting on it, acting from that space, and just finally putting an end, a completion to something that you may have been avoiding, and just having a knowingness, an understanding of what you really are, who you really are, your power and your influence. That was your reading, group number 1. I hope it served you. Thank you for watching and have an amazing rest of your day. Until next time, this next reading is going to be for those of you that selected number 2, the Pyrite. So I'm sensing that this has to do with like your work or something that you do, that you may have been working for, that you may have been going to school for, or just your work, what you do every single day, whatever it is that you work really hard on or put a lot of your energy and focus into. I feel that this is something that you felt very passionate about, you felt very good about going into it, and that you felt really good at. Maybe you're also very good at and very recognized for the work that you do. But for whatever reason, I feel that you haven't gotten out of it what you wanted. Like with this Page of Pentacles, it's like it's not enough or something. Like for all of the hard work that you put in, or the many years that you studied, or that you've been working, doing this, it's almost like if now you're taking a look and you're reevaluating and reassessing, and you're seeing that whatever you've gotten out of it in a tangible sense, materialistically, it seems like either it's been coming in really slow, the material success, either it's been coming in really slow, or you just feel like it's not enough. You just feel like you're like, for what you do and your hard work or whatever, or how good you are at your job, or how recognized you are, how passionate you are, but here you are with this one pentacle, and you're reassessing now, how are you going to move forward from here? Because there's something about this that you're not happy with, that you're unhappy with, and that you're now kind of starting to feel unhappiness, and so it's coming up. How you truly feel about the situation might be coming up to show itself to you, and it's causing you to kind of want to take a step back and reevaluate everything, what you've been doing, your actions, and how all of that has contributed to where you are now. You're kind of trying to make sense of like cause and effect, and what are the consequences of my actions. And consequences aren't only bad. I feel like a lot of people correlate the word consequence with just bad, right? But just consequence, like cause and effect. It could be good consequence, bad consequence, just depending on, the place that you're acting from. So it's kind of like you're just reevaluating all of that right now. And it may seem obscure to you, like you may be in a position where you just don't know what to do, or it seems that things aren't moving, things are slow, and you're trying to find this clarity. I think you've had to be a really hard worker. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, you've had to work really hard. You've had to wear many hats. You've had to be like the pillar for, I'm seeing here, the pillar. It's like you've had to be that for so many people. Like a lot of people depend on you, maybe. Or you have a lot on your plate, or you're responsible for a lot of things. I do feel like you are very good at and you love what you do. But I feel like there's something you're unhappy with here. It's like some kind of hidden fear, this unhappiness and this feeling of dissatisfaction with your gains, or with the rate at which things are moving is coming up right now. And you're trying to reevaluate, like, okay, what can I do different moving forward? This could also be representing some kind of deception that may have happened. I don't know if it's at the workplace, or if it's just you thought something was going to be a certain way and it turned out to not be that way. I don't know why I got someone may have been like stealing from you or something, like taking your pentacles, and now you have to reevaluate and you have to gain clarity and make a judgment call, because judgment is coming out here. So it's time for you to take a look at things from a higher perspective. Like, try to see things from the bigger picture, and don't get sucked into like the human, just regular human situations, drama, problems, petty crap, petty things. I feel like that's what it's definitely trying to say with these cards here, is don't get caught up in little small crap that doesn't matter, and see things from a higher perspective. Step back, look at the bigger picture, and evaluate. And you're going to find clarity in your situation and how you can best move forward so that you can feel like you're on top. Like you're going to bring structure and order. And this is something that you do feel strongly about, like that you feel that you do have to stand up and fight for. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm definitely getting, that there was some kind of deception here that was going on regarding the work that you do, whatever it is that you're good at and that you're passionate about. For whatever reason, didn't give you the results you were hoping for at the rate, maybe it was very slow. Like you felt like, I'm working so hard, I'm doing so much, like where is my return, And there's something here that you're not seeing, or something deceptive happening surrounding the situation that's gonna ask of you to make a judgment call. You're such a hard worker, though. I see that. Like, you're a really hard worker and you have so much responsibility. So that's why that you're so overburdened. I feel like you have a lot on your plate, that sometimes it's easy to fall into like the petty stuff, the small petty fights and arguments or whatever. And it's telling you not to do that. Like, it's telling you to look at things from a higher perspective, because that's how you're going to gain clarity, as well as from a very like logical way too, like a cause and effect, like reevaluating, okay, what caused this, the repercussions, the consequences of your actions or the actions of others, or just the way that everything turned out. It's kind of like you're trying to make sense of, why am I in this position? Like, what brought me to this position? And understanding that there is an order, you know what I mean? There is an order, and you're tapping into that order, and you're coming strong, like you're not backing down. Also, this I'm sorry card came out, so I don't know if you need to apologize to someone, or maybe someone needs to apologize to you. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. So yeah, I think this is all about righting past wrongs and having the strength, yeah, to do that. This, whatever this is, has been weighing really heavy on your mind. It's been worrying you a lot. Yeah, you're definitely in a time you're definitely in a time right now where things feel like they're not moving, but you have this like really deep passion and urge and to do something about this, to take some kind of action, to make moves. You're looking at different ways, you're curious of different ways that you can maybe do your work, get things done, or different like creative ideas of how to move forward from here. And you're very passionate about it, like you feel very strong-willed and ready like to make changes, because you feel like, oh well, something hasn't been working, I'm not going to keep doing this, I have to do something different here. So take the time that you need to kind of gain the clarity, because sometimes all we need to gain clarity and higher perspective is just some rest. Believe it or not, you just need some rest and some downtime, and just step away from it all, and then all of the answers come rushing in, and all of a sudden you know exactly what to do, what you have to do. So again, don't get lost in petty drama, petty arguments and fights. Or if you feel that this is something internally that's happening within you, try to rise above it by gaining this higher perspective. And you'll see that you have many options. You have a lot of different ways, different directions you can go. You're going to see so many options, so many new ideas, so many things that you can try out. So yeah, that point is just going to be like a matter of choosing, you know? All right, so that was your message, group number 2. I hope that served you. I hope you received some clarity or something that you can take with you. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye. Hey guys, this is your reading for those of you that selected pile number 3, the Celestite crystal. These cards are indicating like a very significant time right now in your life, like a kind of a turning point. So yeah, so in the past you might have had children or anything that's really like light and fun, innocent, help you get over like a dark period. I don't know if this has to do with what you do for work or just your position. I feel like you do have a very like high position, whatever it is that you do. But for some reason, maybe you feel like your life's purpose is being challenged right now. Like I see so much challenge here. Maybe you try to feel better about this situation by surrounding yourself with like innocence, love, children. You know, you also got this love card here. So surrounding yourself with like children and like that innocence, that could be very healing for you to get through this dark phase. And I think you already know that because, I mean, it's coming up here like in the past. So it's like as if it's something that you've already done, or one of the ways where you feel like you could transmute this confusion that you may feel right now regarding your purpose and how you show up in this world, and how your position, your role. I mean, the King of Pentacles, like, this dude is the last card of the deck, so it's kind of like once you're fully evolved, you're the King of Pentacles. It's like, you have full control over everything. You're making it happen here on the material plane. So something about that, about you, what you do, your purpose, how you show up, your responsibilities, something about that is being challenged here, okay? Maybe things where, you had so much clarity about what your purpose is, and now all of a sudden it got kind of obscure. And you're trying to make sense out of it in your mind. Like, do I want to do this? Do I love this? Is this my purpose? Like, the way that you had it all planned out, and the way that you visualized it in your mind, and the way that you had it all planned out, for some reason you might be seeing some kind of problem with that, or something might be coming up that is, you feel like it's a block, or it's causing like some type of just something that can't be seen, that you're really trying to get to the bottom of. I think what would really be helpful for you, and I think you already know this too, because I mean, it's coming up here, but is just playfulness, innocence, just finding time for fun, for love, to spend with children, to spend with people that you really love and care about, people that make you happy, that make you have a sense of joy and adventure, and just continuing on the journey, open for anything, for any possibility, and positive. You're open, and you're positive, and you feel like, okay, maybe I don't have all of the answers right now, things are a little confusing right now, but I'm gonna maintain this sense of adventure and curiosity and joy. Keep moving forward, even if something is just not obvious, or there's something here that you're trying to uncover, you're trying to see the purpose of something. Maybe you can't see it. It's like you're looking for it, you're trying to find the clarity. Right here it says hidden secrets, lost wisdom. You have to look a little deeper. And then here it says bringing the unconscious to light. So it's like you're trying to bring something to light. You're trying to make sense out of something, but it's not so easy to find. It hasn't been easy to find it. It's like you have to look a little deeper. And then with this challenge card, it's the same thing. It's like it hasn't been easy. You're being called to go deeper, to look deeper. So I do see that you have like very like healing energy, like you're taking this well, even though there's a lot of obscurity and confusion surrounding maybe your life's purpose, or what you think your life's purpose is. You're staying super positive. Like, you're like, okay, whatever, like maybe I'm going through this, but I'm gonna heal. Like, I'm gonna do what I have to do to move forward, because I still have responsibilities, there are still expectations, I still have to like keep this going, maintain something. And so you have to kind of like get into this energy. Like, you have to put yourself into this energy of positivity and excitement and joy for what's to come, even if you don't know what the hell is to come. You have no freaking clue, like you're just like, I don't know. I just know how my state of mind has to be, how my state of being has to be. And you're really embodying that well here. But just having an open mind and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and knowing that you will reach that clarity and you are hopeful about something. You are seeing potential here with this card. And it's like you're following like this bright star, you know, you're following something. Even though it's not clear what it is, you're following it. And I think it's crazy. You got the star, and at the bottom of this deck it says star ancestors. So I think these are like relating to each other here. But yeah, it says hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So I think you're definitely tapping into that. You're tapping into the ancestors, your ancestors. There's like this bright, shiny star, this bright, shiny light in your life. It's literally in the center of your reading too, and you're following it. You don't know where it's taking you. Look, you don't know where it's taking you, but you're following it. You're following it, and it feels good to follow it, but it's scary. It's scaring you, and I don't know if it makes sense with what your life purpose is. Like you're not making, it's like you don't know how to make sense out of it, whatever this is. But that's so beautiful. Like, what a beautiful energy. So yeah, looks like you're following this shiny light that you're just like, there's this shiny light. It's out there, and I'm gonna get it. I don't know. Like, I don't know how. I just know that. I see that big shiny star right there, and I like it, and it makes me feel super happy, and it makes me feel so curious. And I want to go on this adventure. And I don't know how the hell it's going to work out, but I see potential, and I'm just going to figure it out along the way. Yeah, I feel like you're dreaming it up. Like this with the Seven of Cups here, it shows more confusion, but like it also shows dreams. What card was it? I don't know if it was challenge. One of these cards says to pay attention to your dreams. So yeah, so maybe you can be getting a lot of insight and information from your dreams. So keep a dream journal and so you can get some insight from your dreams, because there is something here that you have to release. Transmute. There's something here that you have to let go of. So whatever this is, this confusion, wherever this is stemming from, whatever challenge it is that's presenting itself, it needs to be transmuted. But you do have to have patience and a lot of love, self-love, love for others. Surround yourself with love. Surround yourself with the things that make you feel very happy, so that you can reach your destination. Because here, for the outcome, the future, these cards are looking so beautiful. So it's kind of like such a thick, I see this as like such a thick situation, like something you really have to go through. But you know, like there is endings here, transitions, transmute, like you have to transmute, release, there's an ending. All of this is coming up here. Endings, transitions, challenges, confusion. That's why I said, it looks like it looks like a turning point in your life. And then I see here, breath of the cosmos, micro managing the universe. So it's like that's what you have to release probably. And then under that one we had jump in, say yes to change. So yes, it's time to release something. Okay, something needs to be let go of. You need to embrace change, say yes to change. So whatever this is that's making you super excited and it's making you feel all, like happy inside. This is huge bright light that you're seeing, or that you're sensing, that you're seeing such a big potential with. It's saying yes. It's saying jump in, But in order for you to do that, you have to release something. There needs to be some kind of ending, some kind of transition. It's going to be challenging, and it's going to cause you to look deeper. The answers are not just surface level. The answers are hidden, deep. And it's going to cause like a little more work on your part to be able to not be so confused anymore. Because I see like right now, this can go anywhere. Like I feel like this is not solid. This can go anywhere. This is just maybe you're just dreaming a lot about this, daydreaming, thinking of all different types of possibilities. It's all floating around in your head, causing some confusion. There's nothing solid. There's just like a bunch of different possibilities, like a bunch of different outcomes, but you're hopeful that it's going to be a good one. Like it's going to be a good outcome. You have like this really strong sense of like, I see potential. Like you see potential here. Oh my God, look, you see longevity, Knight of Pentacles, like commitment, longevity, happiness, support, being supportive, having support around you and love. And, you know, I feel like you see your happiness. It's like you see your happiness. You don't know how to get to it. You don't know much about it even. But it's almost like you can feel it. You're being pulled towards it. And it's something different than what you had, what you had in mind. And it's conflicting here with something. There's a challenge here. Or many challenges with the Seven of Cups. I feel like it's so strong that you're willing to go down that road, that you have no idea where it leads to. It's just like such a feeling that you feel. It's like you see a potential for so much happiness. And you leading, you going and listening to this is going to bring you a lot of joy, abundance. The Ten of Pentacles, this is solid foundations, success, abundance. This is another card that shows longevity and just like fulfillment, on the material plane, like just feeling fulfilled materially in this material world. You following this light is gonna bring you the clarity. So right now you don't have clarity, but I feel like you're doing the right thing. You're on the right track. It's like you're feeling into this and you're going with your gut. And when you do that, if you do that and you stay in this like high vibration positivity, you go into this positive looking, just really like knowing like this is going to have a positive outcome, because it's almost like you don't know that. It's like it's not clear to you. Nothing is solid. But if you remain hopeful and you remain in this state of, this has potential to bring me so much happiness, you following that and staying positive about it and not remaining in a stuck energy, because this love and this lightness and this just like going for it and jump in, say yes to change, like that's what's getting you through this, okay? So keep that up and you're gonna find success here. And you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So this is love, compassion, happiness, tenderness. There's a lot of like tenderness and happiness and lovey-dovey, like butterflies in my stomach, like that type of stuff. And you're gonna gain the clarity. Everything is gonna become clear. I feel like right now you have no clarity. It's like you have nothing but this feeling, right? It's all gonna become clear. It's all gonna make sense, but it's gonna take time. It's like you do have to like dig a little deeper, take a little more time than usual to find things out, to uncover certain information, just because of all of the different challenges and variables that are present here that you have to kind of like make your way through. And the transitions and the endings, the release that needs to happen here for this to work as well. But yeah, it's telling you to transmute this confusion, transmute it. And you're gonna gain that clarity. Things that aren't seen and that you have, you can't see, you're confused about, you're gonna gain the clarity. It's gonna become crystal clear like this eventually. Like those waters. You're gonna bring the unconscious to light, and it's all gonna become clear to you. And yeah, with this card, I don't know if I addressed it, but you have to have trust. It's almost like blind trust. Yeah, look, it says, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. At some point, you do have to surrender. It's like, we do have to create. We are creators, and we can manifest our reality, and there is action that needs to be taken on our part in order to like reach this state. But sometimes you do have to surrender. Like you just have to trust, blindly. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're following this feeling, even though you don't know what it is. And you're seeing like all of these different now potentials that that are possible. So I do see you on the right track. I see beautiful energy for you in the future. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, planning, do it. Like you're on the right track with it. Say yes to new stuff. Follow your gut. Follow wherever that bright light, that happiness, that thing that brings you so much joy. Follow it. You think you're scared. Maybe you're scared that it's gonna like lead you astray or something. But the cards are saying, to go for it. And then right here, there's just so much beautiful energy for the outcome of the possibilities. There's just an outpouring of love and happiness with the Ace of Cups, and just such a sweet energy. It's such a sweet energy. And with the Page of Cups too, it's like a very sweet energy. And you're gonna get the clarity that you've been looking for. It's gonna come. But you just have to be patient and look a little deeper, work a little harder for it. And yeah, you seem like a very well-established person, so you got this. Follow your gut, follow your intuition. You're gonna be successful. In this 3D plane, I see lots of success, more success for you. You're gonna get whatever is meant for you, and you're gonna be very satisfied with that outcome. Okay, so that was my message for you. For those of you that selected number 3, I hope that resonated for you. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, bye.